Yeah, make this lower. There.
That's my girl.
Woo. So, I guess I'm going to read a chapter from my book, and it's sort of midway in. So all you really need to know is that it's about this American girl in London, and she meets this guy on MySpace, and he lives in Manchester, and they have this intense messaging, and then she decides to go to Manchester to meet him, but he doesn't know she's there. She spends about 3 days in a hotel getting drunk, and then she finally gets up the nerve, and they arrange to meet. He sends her a text, and all his text says is, how about we meet at this cafe at 8:30? We'll meet for sherry and narcotics. She gets that message, and she thinks he must be pretty awesome. From Mary Cartwright. Oh, it opens with an email to her best friend in London. From Mary Cartwright, scarymary666@yahoo.com, to Lady Guinevere2, hotmail.com. Subject, Sherry and Narcotics. Date, Monday the 16th of October 2006, 1:15 p.m. Oh my God. Call me at some point. My phone is off as the battery is growing weak, and I forgot my charger, but if you can swing it, I am ensconced in the Britannia Hotel in Manchester, 0161228-2288, room 246. I received a text. I get the sense that I'm about to be severely corrupted and educated. Monday, late afternoon. Jake's text fills Mary's head with fantasies of being tied up and ravaged. She's chain smoking, unable to work, hopping around in her t-shirt and underpants like she's doing a rain dance around the unopened bottle of sherry that sits on the vanity in place of her computer. Buys it the minute she gets his text, the most expensive bottle in the store. Because it's nearly dark out, she decides it's okay to have some. Breaks the seal and pours herself a glass, checking her eyes in the mirror to make sure she looks okay, looks normal. Not like she's been holed up in a hotel room for the better part of 3 days. 2 hours later, it's 7:45. She's showered and dressed, her face flushed, wears what she always does when she needs to look good. It's all she has, the red spaghetti strap dress over her favorite pink jeans. The bottle of sherry has a huge dent in it, and she's starting to see things like some kind of montage. Her toiletries spread out on the overbright bathroom, the dim lamp on the dresser, jeans strewn across the floor, through the drapes, the blurred lights of the city below. Mary grabs her phone, keycard, lipstick, wallet, and Marlboros. Steps into the hall. Walks right past the elevator, takes the grand circular staircase. In her head, she's Cinderella, gliding beneath the chandeliers, a hand on the shiny brass rail. At the bottom, she pauses. The lobby's thronging with bleach blonde bridesmaids in pastel dresses and beaming red-faced groomsmen in matching cummerbunds. Standing by the banister, swaying slightly, she even spots the bride and groom. Peers through the bar to the banquet hall where the DJ is playing Girls Aloud to a handful of children and grandparents. Most of the wedding party is packed in at the bar, watching Liverpool play Arsenal, oohing and ahhing with each near miss and save. The bartender winks to her from across the room, and she wants to wink back, but she's had way too much sherry. Instead, she nods and tries to make her way forward without seeming to weave or wobble. At this particular stage in her drinking, drunk but not yet wasted, self-consciousness has the effect of making her seem even more sloshed than she is. So it's a relief when she steps outside, and not only is it freezing, it's pitch black. Her impulse is to wander, to take out more cash, buy candy or a pack of gum. But really, there's no avoiding it. It's time to meet Jake. At first, it's so dark when she enters the bar she can't make out anyone. The walk and the cold has sobered her. She's caught in that terrifying exposed place where she knows people can see her while she is helpless to hide or blend in. Every nerve in her body is rattled and screaming to flee, to turn right back around and bolt into the night. She pictures her little hotel room, the bottle of sherry on the bedside table, pictures herself in her underwear perched on top of the covers, chain-smoking cigarettes and watching TV. Jake! sees him now, and he sees her too. He's smiling and waving, the both of them then shy, looking down. His hair is flaming wild, a great quiff of crimson, like some spectacular 20th century Archie. But his features are delicate, almost feminine. Blue eyes. In the darkness, they almost glow white. Her first thought is he is far too good looking for her. Feels his eyes on her as she makes her way across the room. Now she's clumsy, like a little kid. Mary? Mary, is it? Yeah? Yeah, Jake, hey! Everything is swirling, twirling. They might be on a carnival teacup ride, the room whipping past, the space between them the only part that's still. Two strangers who have exchanged intimacies but never met, not sure whether to hug or kiss or simply shake. They wind up doing all three. Jake grabs her hand, she goes in for a hug, they kiss somewhere near each other's earlobes. Mary gets a strong whiff of a clean lemony scent, that and whiskey, and her belly warms. She could bite him. They pull apart and Jake holds out a chair for her. Here, sit. The room is back to spinning and Mary has to look down. It's so dark in the bar she feels like one more drink it will swallow her up. She's hoping. And Jake's eyes sparkling like phosphorescence in the water. Mary sits. Jake is still standing, now gripping the back of his chair, dancing around it, Mary thinks, like he's going to launch into a cabaret number. It hits her he's nervous. You found it okay? Yeah, no problem. She's wondering what he's thinking. What does he see? In his eyes she can read nothing, neither disappointment nor awe. Right, then I'll get us a drink. What are you having? Mary hates this question, and she hates her stock response, but she says it anyway. She figures, fuck it. She's out on the town. Jake can take her or leave her. At the end of the day, she'll be fine. This is what she tells herself before she says, I don't know, I'll have what you're having. And then she grins, and he grins back, and in that moment she knows everything is going to be all right. I was going to have a rum and coke. That sounds perfect. She reaches for her wallet. Do you need money? But he just waves her away. Don't be silly. You can buy the next round. While he's up getting their drink, she has the luxury of watching him and smoking a cigarette. From where she's sitting, she can stare openly at his backside as he leans into the bar. Now he's chatting with somebody to his left, a short, slight man. Mary takes a drag on her cigarette. Jake is taller than she imagined and wiry and strong. Next to the man he's with at the bar, he seems especially robust. His legs slightly bowed, with the red hair and the swagger, she keeps thinking of a cowboy. All he needs is a 10-gallon hat and a sprig of wheat sticking out his mouth. Jake returns. The drinks fill a pint glass. Mary's looks practically black. Even with ice cubes, it's the most sinister rum and coke she's seen in her life. Remembers Sherry and Narcotics and smiles inside. Not Jake. And a gold chain visible around his neck. Did he buy it himself? Or was it a gift? Something about it alternately repulses and excites her. So Mary, Jake, she drinks again. Her enormous glass is already half empty. So is his. It's really nice to meet you finally. The way he says it, she can tell he likes her. So what do you think of Manchester? Yeah, it's great. I love it. You're not disappointed? Definitely not. She's taking steady sips of her rum and coke. It's strong, but going down easily and fast. Her face burns. It must be as red as her dress. She's having a hard time meeting his eye. I'm really glad I came. Yeah? I don't get out much normally. Man, he says, looking away, shaking his head. What? You know how cute you are, right? The room shakes and Mary's drink is gone. I'll go get us some more.